Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into the crypto mining game. I'm going to be answering some viewers' questions, which I'm hoping will not only help them, but will help you out there as well. So keep watching.
Hey guys, welcome to the crypto mining game. Today RJ will be answering some viewers' questions. So a big shout out to Matthew Pella, who has just started playing CMG, but is a little lost and has asked a few questions which we'll be going through in this video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting RJ's channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you're alerted to all of his new content as it comes online. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so you can see we are here in my CMG account, and big thank you to Jesse for that intro. And yes, we are answering Matthew Pella's questions today. Now, he started playing CMG about 3 days ago. He says he's having problems sort of understanding how it works, how the drones work, how the biomes work, certain missions he's not sure on. So all that kind of stuff we're going to be going through. Now, obviously, some of this, in fact, most of this is really targeted towards new players. Experienced players, you're probably not going to get a whole lot from this, but obviously it would be great if you could watch it as well. Just helps me out, you know. But anyway, 1 month ago was the last time we did a video, so we're going to quickly run through the numbers. So 1 month ago, in fact, let's go into the workshop. So 1 month ago, we were at level 53. You can now see we have finally tipped over into level 54. Our fans in here, a month ago, we were at level 25. You can now see we're at level 28. Our power supply was level 21. We're now level 24. Hardware was level 22. We're now at level 24. Engines were at level 33. You can now see we are level 37. Solidity, was level 27. We're now at level 30 on that. Sensors were 42, we're now at 43, and with storage we were at 41 and we're now at 45. Now obviously when it comes to the drones, the two things that I would really push you to upgrade would be your sensors, because that is simply going to help you find more things in the biomes, and the other is the storage, because that is going to help you bring back more things per drone. So those two things, obviously the solidity helps you in the various little attacks that you get or whatever, and then obviously your engine powers your drones. So obviously the higher you can get that, the faster your drones will go back and forth. Now, Matthew Pella has, like I say, he's got like 4 questions here. So the video is not going to be super long, but I did want to just go through those things for him. And hopefully, like I said, there's other new players watching this that are confused about these things as well. And I'm hoping it will help you guys out also. Okay, so if we go into, and for those of you that missed our short that Jesse did, the lab is now working and you can forge various things in there. I am waiting for the special recipes that were announced by Cyril in the Discord. Apparently at the beginning of every new season, there's going to be a new recipe, which you, if you've got the resources, you can throw into your lab and you'll be able to forge, you know, various cool things for your account. So I'm looking forward to those. But yeah, if we go into the quests, so obviously to new players, for those of you that are just getting started, this is basically where you want to start your journey. And the way you can get victory points is simply by recycling your bits, your pixels. You can burn your crystals, craft cards, forge various things in the lab, spawn, and we'll go through these things. Obviously, the first few, obviously you've got your mining, so we're mining. We need to mine for 35 minutes. It's been running for 7.5 minutes so far. So to get the first few things up and running, this is something you want to be doing all the time. What I do actually is I'll do my gameplay through CMG, but I'll always leave at the end of the day a certain amount of bits and pixels in here, so then when I come in the next morning and the quests have sort of reset, that means that I can go straight in there. I can burn my bits and my pixels, and then I can recycle my bits and my pixels, and I can burn some as well to get crystals, and that's 3 quests you've done straight away. So if we just throw these in here, and then what we're looking for is a little red number like this to pop up, which will signify that you've completed a quest. There you go. So if we go in there, so claim, so that there you go. So you're claiming that. Then you want to go back. Obviously you can just do this all at once and then you'll get a number 3 there, but I just sort of like to do each one individually so I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. Here we go. So we claim that. So that now has pushed us right the way through, so we can go and claim a reward there in just a second. Okay, and then what we want to do now, because we've done the first 2, we want to burn some of this, which then creates crystals, and then that is obviously the 3rd quest, which we've just done there. There. Okay, and then what I would do with the rest of this, but I think I've got quite a lot in here at the moment. So what I would do is I would basically recycle everything up to this bit. So I'd have this whole square full. But as you can see there, I've got quite a lot, and I don't want to keep you guys just watching me do that. It's not the most exciting thing. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go and claim our prize, which is some more. Is that pixels or bits? I can't remember. I think it's bits, actually. Does it say? No, but I'm sure it's bits. Okay. So that's probably just added some more to that. Right. So we've done that. So that's you've claimed 3 daily quests there. Like I say, that's now at 10.3. You need to leave that to run 35, and then you're going to claim that as well. Obviously, every mission or daily quest you do does add points to your VP. And then obviously, if you want to know where you are in the leaderboard, you can basically go and click here. Click here. There you go. Ranking in the world ranking, I think that is. And then if you click on that, you can go and see where you are. You might be able to, can you just click that? No, you can't click that. Okay, so the first question that Matthew asks is about missions and basically how you do missions, and also as well, he said what he found confusing was the mission where you're collecting XP. Well, if I remember right, the collecting of XP is very similar to this mission, which is collecting crystals. So basically, this is the Crypto Tech District is the biome that this particular mission is happening in, and it's telling me I need to collect 2,000 crystals. I've collected 1,571.1299, and once I hit that 2,000, then I will basically complete that mission, and obviously my path to victory points will be added, my VP points will be added. But obviously one of the things that Matthew's saying is like, well, I'm sort of confused about it. Basically all you do is exactly the same as any other mission. When you go to your biome, you'll basically send out your drones and you will collect items, and we'll, like I say, and I'll show you where you can see your XP and stuff like that in there. Okay, so like I say, so basically what you would do is you would pick a mission. So what I like to do is I like to multi-mission, as it were. So let's say, like for this, for instance, or for the Candy County missions, you've got 2 here, and both of those are happening in the same biomes, or the same districts, biomes again, I'd say. So which is the Elder Stones. Now obviously the great thing is we can pick an Elder Stones biome, and just by being on that biome we can complete 2 missions. So you don't need to complete this mission and then go to another Elder Stones biome to complete that mission. You can pick 1 mission and you can complete it all. Sometimes I've seen in here 3 missions all happening in the same biome. Pick those. That means that you can complete 1 mission with only visiting 1 biome. So it's going to save you time. So let's say here we're going to go and find an Elder Stones biome. So obviously the Elder Stones biome are the ones in green. You can see all the various different colors up here. What I like to do is I sort of tend to fly over to the very end of the universe and sort of try and find a biome that has not really been touched. Obviously this far into a season, most places would have been visited, so it's going to be difficult this late on to find a biome that has not had any footprints and has not, and has not had stuff already taken. But anyway, that's what I like to do. And obviously now at the beginning of every season, I believe the biomes reset, and then basically you got a whole new load of resources there available. So one of the next question was from Matthew Pella, was about biomes and resources. Now in his questions he said, I understand that each biome basically has a certain resource. And that's not entirely true, Matthew. Basically all biomes have the same resources, but what changes is the percentage, i.e. the chance of you finding those resources and what level those resources are at. So let's, for instance, we're looking at the Elder Stones one, so we click on here. We click on here. Now over here you can see, look, tools, junk, crystals, consumables. You're going to find that in every single biome that you visit. But here, the chance of you finding an unreal tool is 4%. The chance of you finding a legendary junk is 1%. The chance of you finding common crystals is 50%. And then consumables, uncommon, is 30%. So obviously that's the different rarity levels. So to that, what they're telling you there is you will find all of these resources in the biomes, but the chance of finding the various different rarity levels is that. So if you want to, if you say I just want legendary junk, then this is probably the last place you want to visit, because you've only got a 1% chance. If you go to a different biome, let's say here, so you see all the percentage there are 15%. All the resources, you've got a 15% chance of finding all rare. And then if we go to Candy County, you can see here tools is 1%, junk rare is 15%, crystals rare is 15%, and then consumables common is 50%. So like I say, you'll find the same resources in every single biome, but what this tells you is the chance of finding those different rarity levels. Okay, so that's basically what all you need to know, is that it's not that each biome specializes in one resource. Is that all the biomes have the same resources, but like I say, depending on what rarity you're looking for, depends on the percentage chance you have of finding that rarity level. Okay, so we're gonna do the Elder Stones one because we were looking at those missions. So we're gonna drop into that. Okay, so as you can see, someone's already been here. There's a consumable there. If we go over so it doesn't look like many people have been here. So what we want to do is we're going to scan this. So you click this. Don't do what I did for about 5 minutes and kept pressing launch scan this button. It's this one here. Press this. And there you go. Your sensors have picked some stuff up. So then what you want to do is you drop your spawner into that area. Now, the other question that Matthew Pella had was, is there a certain time or a time elapse before sending and collecting from your drones? No, as soon as you've done it, once you've done a scan and these things pop up, just click on each one, then click assign. This is how I do it anyway. There is another way of doing it, but I just tend to do it this way. Yeah. And then you just can go deploy. That's going to send out your drones. Now, obviously, at this point is maybe where your other question comes from, which is, how do you know what the drones are collecting? Now, obviously, you've got to wait for your drones to get to those points. Once each drone lands at its various point, you will see these question marks turn into actual icons. Now, once those icons appear, you can then click on those icons, and then in this box where it says Intel, it will tell you what is at each of those points. So, say for instance, let's come out of this. What are we looking at? So here, so we want to spawn and scan 28 missions. Well, that's dead easy. And then the other one is send 20 drones. So again, we've sent 5, so it's straight away logged that we've sent 5. So we're quarter of the way through that mission. And then if we go back to and this one is basically very similar. You basically, if you want to add more to that while you're waiting, what you can do is scroll down and then just scan again. Yeah, and then that's going to give you a few more. Now, if we go back here, there you go. See, it's added 7 because it's found 7 missions. If we go back, we can scroll down. Obviously, those ones are still there because we haven't sent any drones. But if you keep going, make sure that's just slightly off so you're getting as much area as possible that you haven't already scanned. Scan again. There you go. And then if we go back to quests, there you go. Then we've just done 16. So we've nearly completed that one mission, and we're still waiting for our first lot of drones to come back. And then if we just finish that off, let's just do that. Okay, so we didn't find many there, but we can then move over here, and then we can go scan again. Obviously, be aware that every time you scan, you're always going to be using up energy. Okay, so it's not giving us a lot, is it? Let's see if we... so if we go back to our corner, we scroll this way, and then go again. Oh, that should have just about... There you go. So we got our quest 1. That's a nice collection there. So we can claim that. There you go. So that is just added to our path to victory, and we've still got our original mission. Now, obviously, this is one of the questions you were asking, is how do you know what your drones are collecting? So what you can do is you click on here. Like I say, you can see here. So you've got 2 consumables. You've got XP, which I know is something you asked about with the collecting of the XP mission. Basically, you can see there 1,673. So let's say your mission was to collect 10,000 XP. Let's hope it's not. It might take you a while, but let's say it was. You know that if you keep sending your drones to this particular point, you will then collect 1,673 at that point. So, and then this one here, which is this one, you've got 3 consumables, 4,560 XP, you've got 5.68 H power, and you've got 3 tools. Now, obviously, here you've got the same. You've got another 2 consumables. You've got 2,200 XP. You've got 1.1 H power. You've got 84 crystals, and then you've got some CGT as well. Now, once all of these drones have got here, you can then click the collect all button. Obviously, as well, make sure in the quests that sometimes one of the quests might be that you have to reveal 20 missions or something like that. So if that, say, the one of the missions, then make sure that before you click the collect all, you click the reveal all. That will help you complete that mission, then collect it. But the other thing you can do as well, rather than waiting for each individual drone to get to this point so you can click the collect all, you can just click on the individual one. You can click reveal if you need to. You can abandon it. So if, say, you're looking for, I don't know, let's say you've got to find 50 junk or 20 junk, let's say, but at this point there is no junk. So what you could do, you can click abandon, and by clicking abandon, your drone will actually return back to your spawner slightly faster than if you click collect. And then at this point, obviously, you've got 405 crystals, you've got a load of XP again, H power, and 29 cards. Now, obviously, I'm actually quite happy with everything that's there. So then I will click collect. And then watch when I click collect. In fact, we'll do it on just this one. If I click collect, you see the consumables dropped and various other items that were there have now got less or have been completely removed. That's how you know what your drone is collecting, is simply that when you click collect, like on this one again, we've got 2 consumables, we've got 1600 XP, and we've got 3 H power. So let's click collect. So we've now only got 1 consumable. We've collected about 100 XP, and we've collected about 50 or 0.5 H power or something like that. And that's how you know what is essentially being collected. And obviously it's also how you know when these points are either completely empty or no longer have anything that you want. So as long as you know that, I mean, obviously you can just keep clicking on them. You know, if you can't quite remember what's at every point, just click on it and then it's going to tell you what's remaining. So we can click collect all on everything now. Now, obviously, what you can do as an elite player is, if we click on there, what have we got? Anything in there that we particularly want apart from that 1 consumable? We've got 2 consumables. So we've got 5 items there that I want, which is the 3 tools and the 2 consumables. There, you've only got 1 consumable. There, nothing really. Here, you've got 1 consumable and 4. So again, you've got 5 items. So what I could do at this point as an elite player, I can actually just click send all. Now, and all my remaining drones, which were these bottom 5, are now going to get sent to this point and hopefully collect the things I want to collect from there, which is a consumable and 4 tools. So that is basically how the drones work. And, you know, obviously, when you first come in here, as long as your drones are showing as ready, there is no time that you have to wait to send drones out. And like I say, when it comes to collecting, just click the collect all button and they will start coming back with the resources that they've picked up. But this is also why I said at the beginning, increasing your sensors and increasing your storage is massive, because the better your sensors, the more things you're going to find. The bigger your storage, the more items you can collect when you've found them. That means that's going to save you time. That means you can get through missions a lot faster and all those kind of things. I got a junk bonus there, so we'll just collect that while we're waiting. So obviously, you know, we know that we're going to collect our items here. And like I say, is now these show ready. What you can do is, okay, so they're already ready because they were the close ones. So I can I will still want 3 tools and 2 consumables from here. So I can send a drone there, and I can send a drone here just to pick up that 1 consumable. And then but you're always best to send them in pairs at the minimum, because if you send them on their own, sending 1 drone on its own is going to cost you 20 experience. Sending 2 drones or more will only cost you 10 experience per drone. So obviously, if I sent these individually, as I could send them, it would cost me 40 XP, or 40 energy, should I say, not XP, but 40 energy. But if I send them, now I've got them both assigned, and I click that will send both at the same time. That means that's only going to cost me 20 energy, because like I say, sending multiple drones only costs you 10 energy per send, rather than 20 energy if you're sending individual drones. Always good to keep as much energy in here as possible. The other thing as well, obviously, I don't know if you picked up on this, Matthew, and other new players, but this energy bar does run down, as you can see. But what's nice now, because Cyril and the team have adjusted this, before when the energy bar got down to the bottom here, that was pretty much it. You sort of had to wait for it to fill back up, unless you had energy in your inventory, which obviously if you've got consumables, you can then click on there. That's going to add a bit of energy. But the other thing you can do is click on the red itself, and that will just instantly fill it up. That will only happen once or twice throughout your whole day that you can do that. And after that, the red bar will start decreasing as well as the yellow bar. So that means that's where you need those consumables in your inventory. So rather than clicking on the red bar, you're like, okay, right, my red bar and my yellow bar is decreasing. I'm right down the bottom. What I'll do is I'll go in my inventory, I pick up an energy drink. That's going to bang 200 energy straight in there. Oh, I'm still not full. Okay, I'm going to pick another energy drink, bang that in there, and now I am full, or something along those lines. Okay, so obviously, I'm really hoping that this video has helped you out there, Matthew. And like I say, any other new players that might be watching this, I hope that helps you as well. And, you know, if you've got any other questions, put them in the post below this video. Matthew, in his post, he put like 4 odd questions. So if you've got similar concerns but about different areas of the game, you know, I don't mind answering multiple questions in a video such as this. But one question, I will probably just add, I will explain it to you in your post. But if you've got multiple questions that is going to be a good video for other people to watch, I will then make that as a video, as a sort of a how-to guide to help you guys out. Okay, so you can see that our extra drones reach their point. So we can just click on that. We're hoping to get the 1 consumable and the 4 tools. So we just collect that. But if you click the individual, here you'll only collect 1 at a time. So you can see we've got our consumables. We're nearly down, and we got our tool as well, which is what we wanted. And then here, obviously, we can just click collect all, and then we're gonna say that's taken the consumable we wanted. And then we've still got, because we only sent 1 drone there, we've still got 1 consumable and 3 tools, but we've got 3 available. So we can click send all, and then again, as an elite player, that is a real bonus. It really does help out. Again, it speeds things up. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative. And if you can smash that like button, please, it really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.